Welcome back to NASCAR 2012 Reimagined. We are here at Bristol for the 4th race of the season. Quick look down qualifying. And back up the board. This is going to be a very interesting race with Greg Biffle on pole. Short track is going to provide nowhere to run, as the DNQs for this race are the 10 of David Reutimann and the 26 of Josh Wise. "16 on pole, going to take the green flag now. Here we go. And side-by-side dueling. Truex is going to get the lead. Oh, Logano. Incident, but saves it on the first lap. We're still green, but there's a lot of separation going on right now. Truex able to pull ahead of Biffle, Gordon, Harvick. As there's some racing here with Vickers, Jr., Kenseth, and Jeff Burton. The outside seems to be pretty good. That's what the 88 wants to use, and the 31 behind him as well. Biffle's trying to get back around Truex. Truex in the wall. You can see McDowell, the slowest here, as he's about to go one lap down already. He's not that far ahead, but they'll get to him eventually as Biffle takes the lead. That was Truex hitting the wall a couple laps ago. Back of the field's pretty stacked with some guys. Oh, Dave Blaney bobbled it middle of 3 between Allmendinger and Stewart. There's plenty of guys back here that have to deal with all the traffic and don't want to go a lap down, but might face that fate anyways. Caution's out in front of the leaders. Everyone looks to be going good right now. Just when the yellow comes out, need to get all in single file line. I'll let them sort it out eventually. Jesus Christ. Bristol is the battle royale of NASCAR, and this race is going to be proving it all the same. As looks like Carl Edwards may have went around. Oh, yeah, I could see what happened here. 99, like surging on the bottom. Regan Smith was caught in the middle, and Scott Riggs got damaged as well. This driver's trying to make up every last bit of position for the line. Split strategy here, beginning this race. Brad Keselowski, Jr., Kenseth bringing him down pit road. Others going for that track position. Drivers like Joe Nemechek, J.J. Yaley, Landon Castle. They're pulling up to where they can get themselves into the top 10 here. Take a look. Every driver on the lead lap so far. We'll see if that changes at all here. Yeah, this track looks the same on both the front and back, so it's hard to tell where. Tough break for Carl Edwards. Got caught one lap down, currently running in last. That puts him well outside the range. Dale Earnhardt Jr. restarting 11th. First one who pitted. front few going to have a good restart here. 99 has a little bit of damage as the 37 of Timmy Hill off the pace already. Not sure what's happening with that team, as Edwards is kind of putting himself firmly in this battle. And some of the back markers who stayed out are getting a chance to shine. Joe Nemechek, J.J. Yaley, both of them restarted top 10, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. is seemingly going to start passing here, as others do. They've got the speed to do it. Caution's back out again. Get used to hearing me say that. And this time it is for a Scott Riggs. Just can't catch a break, can he? Always gets stuck on top of middle of 3 and just that time failed a spot check with McMurray. Comes back up on the track and big pile up here. Gilliland, Johnson, Blaney, Stremme, Allmendinger, Sorensen. Among those, maybe more. Once you spin down the track, you get in your down there and you have to. They go down pit road, try to get to their stall, see what they can do here. Kurt Busch, also one of those who came down pit road. He was making an unscheduled stop as the yellow came out. So it's still Truex, Harvick, Newman, your top 3 now. Ambrose sitting 4th, and Biffle rounding out your top 5. So those that were running good, they may have pitted now, or pitted again. Well, now we got plenty of lap traffic to keep the leaders busy. Can't foresee this ending well at all, as Truex now has some of the easiest time in his life here to run free. Scott Riggs again with Edwards down the back. Hey guys, I think we're back under yellow again. Alright, let's take a look. Spectator cam, yeah. That 23 has just been all over the place. Someone ought to put him out of his misery. Edwards got a piece of it again. 23 still in the race. Like, goddamn. He really trying. 48 of Jimmy Johnson making some repairs. As is Dave Blaney. Both of them were involved in a caution, but not the current caution. Kurt Busch. Now there's way too many lappers up here. Newman. Now it's getting walled off by him. Jeff Burton 2nd. And Tony Stewart running 3rd. It's basically just caution roulette right now. Here we go. Green flag. Jimmy Johnson already in the wall back there. The 48. Now spinning down. Biffle and Kenseth get a piece of it. Kurt Busch getting back on the lead lap is a big play. A couple other cars getting back on the lead lap. David Gill and Carl Edwards. Scott Riggs. Timmy Hill got one of his laps back, and yeah, that's a fine deal. Now, this caution's for Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson already got into the wall in the restart. He just about scraped the shit out of it there, and then you see this angle here. It's actually spectator cam. Comes down the track, but Truex is there. Biffle gets a piece, and it's just drivers having to check up for him. Johnson phases through the barrels. Thank God. But I think he's probably done for. Nope. The 48 rides on. As we now have 40 cars on the lead lap. Timmy Hill and Dave Blaney now, the only two a lap down, so that we're definitely streamlining the number of lap cars down from what they once were. But Timmy Hill, who's one lap down, and Dave Blaney, who's on pit road and one lap down, are going to have an unfortunate time on this restart. Who the fuck's leading? Jesus Christ. Alright, Jeff Burton. Whatever, here's our restart. The 37 actually putting up a good fight. As we see some 3 wide deep in the field. Leaders are fighting. Look at AJ Allmendinger. Putting it up like a trooper here. Casey Kane in the mix. He's 3 wide back there. His really slow car up top. Oh, Michael McDowell, that was, and getting clobbered by some drivers. McDowell was being scored 8th. What happened here? Now, it was about just the craziest incidents we've seen. What happened at 98? Michael McDowell was actually running fine. He just gets into the back of Keselowski. Both of them in the outside wall as Truex takes a big hit there. The Mears, Kurt Busch, Ambrose. We saw the 74 get a little bit of damage there. That was something. Yeah, Truex is smoking. He's not going to be able to finish this one good. 56 is going to bring it down pit road. Destroyed. Montoya also with a critical issue. 42 just done. Others coming down pit road for services here. Now Keselowski leads, but there's plenty of lap traffic to be had here. Johnson, Hamlin, Kurt Busch. '55 of Brian Vickers pitting. That puts Casey Kane in the top 5. Alongside Reagan, who's made the top 5 as we go back green. I think Vickers pitting is going to definitely take him out of this race. Keselowski with a bold move. Both Johnson and Hamlin the outside wall. Drivers trying to get all they can. David Reagan had a slow corner. And the 34 looks off as Johnson spins in front. 37 with heavy damage. More trouble in 3 as several cars have come to a log jam. Kenseth upside down. Just what the hell is going on is NR Bristol. I don't know what I expected here. Yeah, Johnson was ahead of the leader just. Oh, he hit Vickers coming out. Timmy Hill with big damage. Gordon's got a piece of it. What the fuck happened to Kenseth down in 3? Kenseth was just lightly grazed for 37, or more than lightly. Logano, damn. Schrader involved. Quapple. Joe Nemechek. And a log jam, as I have said here. We're going to take some cars out of the race here. McDowell's out. Truex and Toysman out. Sorensen's out. Kenseth is out. Nemechek's out. Ken Schrader's out of the race. Kyle Busch down pit road. Keselowski now leading. Blaney still some laps down. Hamlin still trying to get his lap back. Same as Kurt Busch. Same as Brian Vickers. And Jimmy Johnson. All right, Keselowski, Gordon, Castle, Kane, Menard take the green flag. Keselowski with a great jump. Gordon there as well. Oh, Kurt Busch getting a little heated battle there with the 83. Vickers and Johnson providing a wall there behind. They're all trying to get around. Oh, Vickers and Kurt Busch out of a moment. Vickers getting down to pit road. Everyone's scrambling, but we're still green. I nearly had looked like almost trying to sort this out as Ambrose is falling like a rock. Back to the point. Vickers still down pit road. Gordon has taken the lead. Keselowski second. Landon Castle running third. Paul Menard's in fourth, and Greg Biffle rounding out top 5. Carl Edwards up to 6 is great. He was like the original bad luck guy. And now up to 6th place, Carl Edwards is cooking right now. See the top 10 on your leaderboard. Right side there. The battle for 4th picking up pretty well. Biffle aggressively clearing himself in front of Menard. We could see a long green flag run if this keeps going. Johnson scraping the wall. You see Denny Hamlin on the high side of Landon Castle up there. As yellow flag is out. Now, caution has been waived. It actually got decently spread. Like, I'm kind of surprised it went that long. That was like our longest green run. But all good things must come to an end. Clint Bowyer. Like, they see the 23 up ahead hitting the wall. And Yaley just had a run on the outside. Bowyer was there, and damn. Sucks for Bowyer. He's been struggling to stand the lead lap, as he will go 1 lap down. Okay, I think Casey Kane came in down pit road. That would explain the positions here, as Bowyer now a lap down to this point. I think Yaley 26 is like the last car on the lead lap at this point in the race. It's pretty insane. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of lappers. 26 cars in the lead lap. Jeff Gordon leading Brad Keselowski. Landon Castle sitting in 3rd place. Greg Biffle running 4th. Paul Menard rounding out top 5. Edwards is 6th. Almirola 7th. Tony Stewart running 8th place. Joey Logano sitting in 9th. And David Reagan rounding out the top 10. As we go back green. Keselowski has been one of the best cars on average all day, but Gordon's currently running free with the lead, trying to just stay ahead of the pack as Oh, Boyer getting a little wobbly there in the middle, but keeps it straight. Oh, he sends one up the inside of Biffle as Brendan Gaughan comes down pit road. Both Biffle and Boyer in the outside wall. Reagan hitting the outside wall. Lap traffic ahoy! As Blaney's there as caution waves. Someone was upside down. And that's David Reagan on his roof. Didn't even cause it, no. All happened. I believe it was a 33 of Brendan Gaughan coming off of pit road. And he just comes into Almirola, gets into him, Edwards, Reagan. Harvick gets a piece of it, and another pileup ensues. The 34 was just low-key keeping it good there. He just tried to get what he can on the outside, and then just... There's nowhere to run in Bristol. Oh. Further back. What the hell happened between Casey Mears and Kyle Busch? Casey Mears and Kyle Busch just hit the inside wall. Mears with heavy damage. And Kyle Busch probably able to keep going as we see the ensuing pileup that both drivers were able to get around because of it. They're just all trying to get back going straight so they can stay on the lead lap after their incident, but some of them will take it down pit road. Blaney taking another pit stop again. Only got about like 20, 22, 21 cars on the lead lap. Bristol is a survival race. Ryan Newman lucky enough to stay in the lead lap. Other drivers. JJ Yaley keeping the lead lap. Both the BK cars are doing really good for themselves. Travis Quapple, 15th place run right now. Landon Castle still holding third. It's down between Keselowski and Gordon. That's going to be the battle here as we take the restart. So Brad and Gordon, because Gordon's able to clear that lap car. Brad trying his best to get out there as well. Keselowski does clear. Now he just has to run down Gordon quickly on the short run because that's all this race is just short runs. McMurray in the wall. Mears coming off pit road. Dave Blaney exiting pit road. Greg Biffle is taking third as track position is changing hands in the midfield here. Oh, hard in the wall. Hamlin and Castle get tangled up as there's a big log jam on the front. Look out, this is going to hurt. Jinxed BK Racing on that one, to say the least. Now they got both their cars. They're going to be deep in the shit trying to keep them on the lead lap. The initial caution was for Newman. Yeah, Newman and JJ Yaley were both down there as Gilliland was rounding there outside. They got it back going, so that was weird how that was the caution. Then Hamlin and Castle get there, and damn, it's just on from there. What a mess. Driver's not even slowing down. Jesus. Scott Riggs and Casey Mears both pile in. It is. A web of nightmares. Gordon takes a pit stop, so that hands the lead over to Keselowski for the time being. Drivers retiring left and right. Keselowski, Biffle. Jesus Christ, 51's out, 34, 33, 23, 49, 39, 31, 9, 30, 22, 18, 88. There's 11 cars on the lead lap, and that's probably going to be 10 here because I don't think Travis Kvapil is going to be able to keep himself on the lead lap as we continue here. Yeah, the field is significantly shrunk as the 93 is still in the lead lap, but not by much as we go green. Vickers able to stay in the fold, trying to get one of his laps back from Keselowski as he races the leader aggressively in the wall. As Kasey Kahne is another lapper. Keselowski keeps the lead for now. Who the hell is in third place? That's Paul Menard would have had to take it, but he's still third. Biffle still second. As Keselowski now leading this race. Dave Blaney really slow on the jump here as he goes back down pit road. Keselowski able to hold the lead. Kasey Kahne in the wall. Boyer trying to get as much as he can out of this day. Greg Biffle second. Bobby Labonte getting by him, but lap car. Third place, Paul Menard. Joey Logano up to fourth now. As 93 is pulled back down pit road. Jamie Murray running inside the top 5. Carl Edwards and Landon Castle will battle for what appears to be 6th place. David Gilliland inside the top 10. Jeff Gordon still top 10. Regan Smith is in there. That's really about it. That's Brad Keselowski now. Mainly he's got lap cars around him. Just has to not fumble the bag. And this race will be won by the number 2. 93 of Travis Kvapil coming off pit road. I say for Paul Menard, you got to watch out mainly for Logano, as I think a classic pitting loop for the number 93. Joey Logano looking to take third place here at Bristol. Casey Mears down pit road. Menard in the outside wall. There's your top 10. There's the only 10 cars on the lead lap. For Biffle, it's 2 seconds, but that's a lot of time here at Bristol. Can't quite make it up there, but the lap traffic is providing to be a bit of a nuisance for Brad here. The 2 just keeping it where it needs to be. As the 5, Kasey Kahne hits the wall pretty hard. Goddamn. A rough spot there. As Vickers way up the track. Keselowski gonna get by. But they duel side by side. The 2 trying to clear the 55. Vickers not letting him have it. The 2 is still there, trying to get this battle reignited. I think the main reason he wants a spot is to not get held up by lap traffic. If there comes a point where we get to having a long runner and possibly another restart, but not sure. Caution's out. Caution's out. Caution's out. Yellow flag. Deployed. This time it is a tangle up between Casey Mears and Travis Kvapil. Damn. Mears coming in, Kvapil coming off. And that just creates the incident here. Just a very delicate spin, all things considered. Damn. All right. Plenty of lap traffic to be there. Both Kvapil and Mears were competing for a top 20 here. Top 10 seems pretty safe and sound there. As there's probably going to be more cars lined up on the inside than the outside at this rate. Yeah, 3 in the back going down pit road, though. It's going to be like an even restart on both lanes. We're going to have 11 to go with Biffle trying to get by Keselowski here. Logano, Menard, Gordon running out top 5. Keselowski getting such a good restart here. That's going to be a lot for him. As Biffle having to contend with Kane, Keselowski just runs this out. Lap traffic merging back in. Gordon having to just manage where he is right now, running very good position here. Got by Menard. Now he's in 4th. Looking to get a pass on Joey Logano done late in the going here. This will get him 3rd if he can complete. So Jeff Gordon has been a very strong car here. Just hasn't, the runs just haven't fallen his way. Biffle still 2nd. Keselowski's just too much out there for Biffle to catch. It seems to be that way. Boyer getting into the wall pretty much a lot there. Boyer trying to keep ahead of Bobby Labonte. That's his goal here. Gordon has no agency in this fight. Keselowski running well here. Jimmy Johnson and Landon Castle have been doing battle. Castle actually kind of running at risk of going a lap down late in the proceedings here as Keselowski continues to run out. Solid run. Biffle just running out of time. Edwards in the top 5 right now has to hold off Menard McMurray. Those two kind of squaring off for what appears to be 6th place. David Gilliland is currently just residing in 8th. Regan Smith's 9th place run is doing good so far. As Landon Castle rounding out the lead lap finishers. Coming to 2 to go, Keselowski has this race locked up. He gets aggressive to lap the 83. Jimmy Johnson in the wall again. So Jimmy going to go 2 laps down as we take the white flag for Keselowski. Bad Brad's got everything here. He lined up perfectly. And it's going to be the blue deuce to see the checkered flag. Brad Keselowski wins at Bristol. Johnson and Boyer finished the race. They'll be credited with finishes. I'm going to credit the top 23 finishes and or top 22 with finishes, and then Kyle Busch on back DNF. Hell of a race. Hell of a bloodshed too. That's all for Bristol. See you next time. Take care.